Daily Life of Slime Family, Tensura X Slime no Dao Sheet, by Chiharu. The second member Eura Pav. After I and President separated from Ni-san, we continued to walk to his office. So that guy is your so-called brother, huh? Asked President. Yes. I can't deny it since he himself saw it. Your real brother must be disappointed if he know about this. President said with suspicious grin plastered on his face. Are you threatening me? I asked him coldly. I can't deny that, Fufu. We have arrived. How about we continue our conversation inside? We have arrived at Academy, more precisely in front of the door of Students' Council office. When I enter the office I found a horrifying scene. Oh my god. I shout as my leg becomes soft. Kurg, damn it. Does this nation government has already detect us? President shout in annoyed tone. When we enter the room, we saw multiple woman corpses plastered in surrounding with the T-shape and nail that pinned the corpse's hand into the walls. If I'm not mistaken, this woman's are all resistant army spies that serves as worker on every department of this country. President. This. I called the president as I found a letter lying on the ground. Give me that, he said. I then passed the latter to him. Reminder. Try your best to entertain us. Resistant army, that's the words contained in the latter. Damn it. These packin' monster country just see us as a mere toy? Shout President. To be honest, the intelligent gathering in this country is truly terrifying, even though we have to take a multiple countermeasure to make our movements absolutely undetectable. But we was mistaken, we remained undetectable just because they let us. Great Demon Lord Rimuru. What a terrifying person, I thought to myself. Asuza Pav. A few days ago, I has asked Lojanova to find a new members to join into my factions. He brought me a multiple information regarding the person he seemed to worthy to join my faction. When I take a look at all these information and found someone interesting, Fran Weister, 24 Yo. A genius magician who specialize in space and elemental magic, graduates with top score in Tempest Academy. A citizen from Eastern Empire. The most notable achievement is invented infinity storage pouch for public use. Quote. The more I look at his information, the more interesting to me, but unfortunately, he in prison right now. He went there because of illegal human experiment, attempt to manipulating the whole Mage Tower, kidnapping, circulating fake money and many more. Any information to where he is detained, Lojanova? I asked him. Yes. He seemed to be detained at the lowest floor of Tempest Underground Prison. He replied. Tempest Underground Prison is divided to 6 floors. The most surface floor is just a normal criminal with small crime, while the 6th floor is where the most ferocious and infamous criminal is detained. So, if we want to get him, we have to get him out of prison first. I decided to ask Donna-sama since I need his authority to do so. When I asked him, he surprisingly gave me permission easily. I and Lojanova then proceed to Tempest Underground Prison. We show the guard Donna-sama seal and he immediately let me pass. Not long we arrived at the 6th floor. As I walked, many greet me. Who? It's not a usual warden. Hey miss, come here, have fun with me. Be careful miss, this place is full of beast, of course including me. Ha 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 ha. Damn. She beautiful AF. I and Lojanova ignored them as I heading straight to the certain cage. When I get there I just standing in front of the cage silently while gazing at the person inside. Well, it's such an honor for a beautiful lady here come to visit me, said a skinny young man with long red hair and both of her hand is bound to the walls with iron chain. Fran. Become my subordinate and I will release you. I said to him straight to the point. More importantly, this guy is crazy smart, so he might have guess about this. My life is only for magic, he said. Then our eyes met. Even though his body looked like someone who will die by just a poke, his eyes is blazing with passion and wisdom. Then join me. I will make sure to cramp all of my magic into your head, I said to him. He then let out a chuckle. It's a promise, right? Even though the magic you want to give me might probably I already know, I just want to get out from this crusty room. Fran said. Wise choice. I then created my scythe with my skill. This lock might have been stronger than I thought. I wave my scythe with decent amount of power and the lock immediately destroy and create a large pressure of air with crescent shape sweeping across the entire floor. Fran then stand up and then kneel in front of me. We're doing the soul contract to make sure he not gonna betray me. After we done he stand up and then say, Boss, you seem to have used too much strength when crushing the lock earlier. Look, while pointing in my back, I take a look and see all of the prisoner lock in this area has been crushed. All the criminal in 6th level slowly getting out of their room and look at me. I'm packed. Seed of conflict somewhere in Tempest Academy boys' dormitory. The young boy with blonde hair and a majestic-looking sword can be seen talking to each other. How can I believe you? Said the young boy to the sword. I'm the goddess Freya. Fezl El Nazca, don't you think it is unfair for you to be born into Archduke family instead of the royal family? Believe me and I shall give you power to overthrow the current royal family and make you the king. Said the goddess. Fezl grinned at this statement and thought, I'm really lucky, I just happened to pick out this sword, who knows that there's goddess inside it. The goddess of course, know what Fezl is thinking about. After a while Fezl began to ask the goddess, so then, what are your conditions? Of course it isn't for free, right? The goddess hearing this say, that's right. I just want you to bring me a host. While in this sword form I can't fully exert my power without someone help. And I can't trust anyone anymore. That's an easy task. Any specification regarding the host? Asked Fezl. I want someone who has a big authority in their kingdom and affiliated with the resistant army, answered the goddess. I think I know someone. So anything else should I do? Join the resistant army. They shall give a manpower you need to overthrow the empire. Leave everything else to me. Fezl hearing this then smile widely. We have a deal, goddess. He then proceed to execute his plan. Asuza Pav. I'm packed. All the prisoner is now looking at me with their brutal forces. Oi. Perez. Are you there? I shouted in my mind looking for Perez. Oh. Master, do your best. I'm rooting for you. Show them your might. Said Perez with full of expectation to me. Boss. What should we do? Even if two go against them. We're not guaranteed to win. Said Lojanova as he stepped in front of me. Of course I know, without Perez cooperation we have a very small probability to win. And I don't want to betray Perez expectations since he saw as his great master figure. Moreover Fran is in no condition to fight right now. All of the guys here is at least as strong as pre-name Lojanova and some are even stronger the current him. I expected no less from a 6th floor prisoner. Stand back Lojanova. I said to him as I pull his shoulder. Let's go. I said to Fran and Lojanova, as we walked straight to the door we came in. All prisoner begin to open the path for us. There's nothing I can do in this situation so I just walk to the exited like these guys is none of my problem. Before I step out, I glance back at them and say. I've done with what I want. From now on, you guys are on your own. Yep. Totally. From now on these guys is not my problem. Let the warden handle it. Yep. I've done nothing wrong here. I stopped look at them and look at the exited. I lift my head up and shout, all of the prisoner are here. Don't waste this chance. I hope the prison warden hear me out and quickly come here. Since none of these guys has yet to escape, might be the chance to wardens to catch them back. After I shout, all of the prisoner looking at me with shocked expression, I quickly leave the prison. After Asuza leave all of the prisoner here just thought of one thing. What an incredible person. All of the prisoner said at the same time. She telling us not to waste this chance. Huh, I will not disappoint her, one of the prisoners said. Yeah, she has released us. From now on we are on our own. She telling us to think a way to escape with our own way, said another prisoner. Yeah. If by chance I met her again in the outside, I will definitely repay my debt to her, said a prisoner with tear on his eye. You are right. We will repay our debt to you someday Asuza. No, Asuza-sama. After a while all of the prisoner bowed a direction where Asuza left and all of them shouted. Thank you so much, Asuza-sama, we will forever indebted to you. Asuza who has exited the prison could not clearly heard what those guys are shouting about and she thought in her heart, oh God. I hope the wardens do a good job recapture them, and proceed to leave with full speed. At tomorrow morning, all of the Tempest citizen got shocked when they heard about the prisoner in a 6th floor who successfully breaking out of the prison, and what worse is. Only less than 10% got successfully captured back out of the 900% that escape. The prisoner who got captured back all say the same word when they got interrogated. We will not betray our savior even if it cost our life. Asuza hearing about this, seemed about to faint at any moment. A fan club. Rimuru Pav. Erg. I'm getting a headache right now, it's because of those prisoner who escaped the prison. They're hiding so well that the ordinary police force can't find them. I decided to ignore this matter since those prisoner haven't done anything wrong yet. If it happened I might have to dispatch Sue to subdue them. I've been doing my work for a while now and usually Diablo has already served a tea at this moment. I take a look at him who is beside me. His face is calm but with a hint annoyed. I decided to ask him, Yo Diablo, what are you pondering about? Diablo immediately looked at me and say, Kufufufu, It is nothing worth your attention, Rimuru-sama. He said with his wicked smile, but when I think about it again, this matter has even made Diablo to forgot serving me a tea. Well, I'm too lazy to ask about it anyway, so I continue doing my work. Diablo then head out to making tea to me. When Diablo halfway to the kitchen, Sue appear in front of him. My, Sue Dono. Any information regarding those organization? Asked Diablo. Yes, but it is nothing for you to concern about. Don't make any reckless move, Diablo. I might have to report it to Rimuru-sama if I found you making a move. Sue answered, then disappear without trace. Kufufufu, as if I let those guys do as they pleased. Asuza Pav. I'm now in the academy since yesterday. There's no news that said those getting caught again. Does Donna-sama not aware of this? No, that would be impossible. I bet he just too lazy to take care of it. I've been hearing many students talking about the prison break incident. I approached the group of ogre girl and casually said, it must be because the ruler is too incompetent to catch those prisoner. When I said that, not only the ogre girls stare at me, the surrounding students also glaring at me, and suddenly a scissor flew by besides me and stuck to the wall behind me. I take a look to the person who throw it. You, what did you just packing said again? A dragonute girl with human figure except the two horns and a tail said to me while giving me a death glare. Iito. I am sorry, I said to her with awkward smile, if I hear you insulting Rimuru-sama again, I will kill you. She said, then leave the class. Hey, what's her problem? I shouted as I see her leaving the classroom. It's dangerous to throw a scissor. Then someone approached me and said, you might be an outsider for not know this, but in this country OT is unspoken rules to never insult Rimuru-sama. Moreover, that girl earlier is a member of RSC. You are lucky that she is not killing you, but if another member hear what you just said, you may be dead, she said to me. But what is this RSC? Some kind of organization or something? I don't really get it. Imagine died just because you insult someone that you didn't know anything about. Well, I know Donna-sama very well though. After a few hours, the class has finally ended. Now I'm heading back to my room. When I arrived, I see all the members of La Infernal is waiting for me. I put down my bag and sitting on the sofa. Boss, we got information regarding the person you asked us to investigate it about, said Lajanova as he handed me a document. Do you really want to recruit her, boss? Just finding her information is quite hard, you know, said Fran. Fran is looking better after I gave him food and a potion. Now he just looked like an ordinary scholar with the glasses and a short red hair, really giving a vibe of magic genius. Leslie Veal Donna, known as Lady Snipe, an infamous long-range firearm master, got a record of assassinating a king of small country. To me, she is more than qualified to join us, I said to them while reading her information. And by the way, this is may off topic, but do you guys know an organization called RSC? I asked them out of curiosity. Of course we know them, and coincidentally that Leslie girl is affiliated with RSC. Those organization is a prominence figure in underground world, answered Shalsha. What exactly are them? I asked. Well, I once make a deal with them and I'm for sure not wanted for second time. Those guys are crazy fanatic bastards, and moreover their military prowess might even rivaling a superpower country like those Ingracia and Farmanas, and what's more, there's rumor that the leader of RSC once met the great demon lord face to face. Answered Fran with tired face, remembering his past. The RSC is basically an organization who majored in assassination. As long as you have money, just state the target. And what make this organization interesting is, they're a bunch of fanatic who simping and worshipping over the ruler of monsters, Great Demon Lord Rimuru. State Lojanova. I see. So it's basically an organization who deals with assassination and fanatic fan of a demon lord, right? I said, yes, but boss, do you really want to make a deal with those crazy lunatic? I'm a bit hesitant about it, said Fran with clearly hesitant on his face. No worries. If those guys is really a fanatic fan of the demon lord, it may be easier for us to recruit those Leslie girl. I said to them, I'm not boasting or what, but I got a tons of Donna-sama pictures that I can trade off with Leslie. Fufufu. RSC. We might get along well, I thought to myself. And now I think about the regular customer of Donna-sama picture. What's his name again? Diablo. Is he part of this organization? If he not, then I afraid that he will not stand still. Lawless City, Asuza Pav. Right now me and my group are getting ready to go to RSC headquarters. Since we need to get Leslie, it must be approved by the RSC leader. Dress up, guys. This is a debut of La Infernal in Underworld, I said to them. RSCHQ is located at a center of lawless city. Are you guys ready? Asked Fran while preparing the teleportation magic. Since he has been there before, he can just directly teleport us to the lawless city. As we arrived here, I take a look at the surrounding. Surprisingly, this city is very well organized. There's casino, brothel, pub, etc. everywhere. It seems that this place is a place where the big shots criminal gathered. We are wearing a black suit and a cloak with Oni symbol in the back, looking like a mafia straight from the movie. Hey, look at this chick. Damn, she's hot. I don't recognize that symbol. Which group does she came from? As we walking, many thugs is eyeing on me with lust. I wish I could just blow their head off. Then some muscular plus bald guy stop us in our track while looking at us intimidatingly. Hey you. Which group are you from? Let's have a little chat, shall we? Ha ha ha, said the guy while looking at me. We are the La Infernal. And I'm sorry, but we are currently in hurry, I said to him without even looking at him. Ha? La Infernal, you say? Ha ha ha, never heard of it? It must be some small organization. I'm from the Baldy Alliance. If you come with me, I might give you some cash, you know, said the guy while licking his lips. Oh, do you have a cash on you right now? Asked Falfa with a star on her eyes. What? Humph. Of course I have. But even a beast like I have a moral. I don't interested in a little kid like you. I'm asking this lovely lady. What? Little kid? Falfa gasped as she shocked being called a little kid. Gahahaha, Yao Falfa. You a good kid, right? Ha ha ha, don't cry, come to this Oni-san, ha ha ha, said Lojanova, clearly mocking Falfa. Grr. Shut up, you stupid mosquito. At least I'm not relying on others' blood to stay alive, retorted Falfa while grinding her teeth. The hell you say? I'm a vampire, not mosquito, you little twerp. And now they're arguing. I asked Fran to calm them down and said to the bald guy. Sorry, I've no interest in you, so back off, I said to him and walked past him as if nothing happened. Then I force you to come with me, said the bald guy as he grabbed my hand. Move your hand, mister, I said to him while glare coldly at him, but he not just don't release me but tighten his grip while snickering, but before he said anything, his arm got cut off in an instant. She said move you hand, isn't it? Said Shalsha as she wiping the blood off her dagger. Gahhh, the baldy screamed while looking at his now gone arm. He unconsciously stepped back and about to bump into Falfa. Oh no. I thought to myself. Tisk. You're too noisy, baldy, said Falfa, who's in the bad mood right after arguing with Lojanova, and as if my prediction came true, Falfa take out his katana and slice off the baldy head, making it helplessly fall into the ground. Soon after, many bystanders paid attention to us. Hey. That blue katana. And the red dagger with the identical beetle mask, could it be? Why yay. No mistake. That is the Devil Twins. What, those famous robber? What are they doing here? Hold up. I know my daughters is known as the Devil Twins in Underworld, but what's up with the famous robber? My daughters doesn't go around robbing people's, right? Yay. It's impossible for Mew cute daughters robbing other people's. I mean, their father is a king after all. Soon after, many more peoples gathered. It seems my group is quite famous, not just my daughters, there seems a few peoples who recognizes Lojanova and Fran. That red hair guy. Isn't that the cursed mage who caused a world-scale credit crisis a few years ago? Yeah. That's definitely him. Look, that guy got a scissor-shaped twin swords on his back. Does that remind you something? Yeah. Isn't that the slaughterer? No wonder he became suddenly quiet these days. No way. The cursed mage, the slaughterer and the Devil Twins. Those seem to follow that woman. Who is that woman? She successfully make those ferocious and famous criminal do her bidding. Unbelievable. After hearing, I realized. My group is full of criminal. Moreover, the worst out of the worst criminal too. Does that mean La Infernal now is an evil organization? No way. I just wanted to create a peaceful faction. Okay, whatever. I leave this problem for the future me. Now we have more important matters to attend to. Let's go, guys, to the RSCHQ. I said to them. Now, let's visit the leader of the group who's simping over my husband, shall we? I thought to myself and keep moving. Somewhere at the of building in the lawless city, there can be seen a single man with butler outfit is observing the situation Asuza and her group currently in. Kufufufu, this is a surprise, to think my queen came to this place too. Moreover, it seems that she has the same goal as I do. Now that I have an excuse if Sue Dono found me. Kufufufufu. The demonic laugh sound in the air and vanish before it reach anyone ear. Now the demon has make a move, resulting into the incoming storm. RSC leader, Asuza Pav. After the little accident, the rumor regarding my group quickly spread like wildfire within the lawless city. We just ignored as we walk. After a few minutes walk, we arrive at the front door of the RSC building. I just enter it with calm face like this is my home. As we enter, we arrived at the lobby. WW, what the hell is this? That's my first thought as I saw the lobby. There's Donna-sama picture everywhere at lobby. Some sofa has a shape of blue slime while the surrounding wall is full of Donna-sama picture. This picture is not the original photo of Donna-sama. It seems like many artists drawing Donna-sama face with their own imagination. There are a few peoples around this lobby who going around looking at Donna-sama painting. I glance at my group. Falfa and Shalsha is looking around with a star on their eyes. Fran, who has been in this place before, has more natural expression while Lojanova seemed like he doesn't care. As I looking around, a female worker in blue uniform approaches and said, "Are you guys the La Infernal?" She asked. "Yes." I answered her. Then she asked us to follow her. She told me that the leader has been waiting for us. Seriously. How they know we were coming, I thought. After taking a lift, we arrived at seems to be the leader office. The female worker asked us to go in. We not wasting any time going in without hesitation. There we found a lady with blazing red hair and elegant black suit is sitting on the sofa as if she is waiting for us. "Oh. You're here, take a sit," she said. While I'm take a sit, all of my members is keep standing behind me. "So, let's hear it. What business are you here for, Miss Asuza?" She asked me while drinking her wine. "RSC Information Network sure is incredible, huh?" I said to her. "Yeah, you could say that. Ah, by the way, my name is Elisa, the leader of RSC," she said. "Surely you are not here for assassination request, right?" she said confidently. "Oh, how can you be so sure?" I grin and ask her, "It's pretty obvious, I must say. You got a lot of terrible criminal in your group. Surely one of them is more than enough for assassination, right? This girl, she is more sharp than she look." "Haha, that's right. Let me get straight to the point. I want Leslie Vildana," I said to her with blank expression. "Sure." She agreed immediately and asked a person to call for Leslie. A few minutes later, a black hair girl with cowboy outfit and a sniper tie in her back enter. "So what's up, Elisa? Another request," she said while casually sitting next to Elisa. "There's customer here that want to buy you off, so what's your thought?" Elisa asked Leslie. "Well, I'm fine with it. I'm getting boring stuck to this organization lately," she said while lit her cigarette. "This trade is going awfully easy." I thought to myself, it's so easy that it being to the level of suspicious. "Name your price," I said to Elisa as I asked Fran to take out a case from his space magic. "Ah. There's no need for that. She is going for free." Elisa denied the case. "What are you planning, Elisa?" I said to her threateningly. "No matter how you looked at it, this is really suspicious." "Nothing. It is just my responsibility," she said with satisfying smile on her face. "What do you mean?" I asked her. "Oh my. I think you should know better, right, Miss Asuza Tempest?" Falfa. Shalsha. After hearing that, Falfa and Shalsha swiftly pointing their blade at Elisa neck and heart from behind. "Should we finish her?" asked Falfa as she looked at me. Now you girls. You can't the leader at her own office, you know. Moreover, I'm yet to leave RSC," said Leslie as he pointed a gun at Shalsha head. Fran and Lojanova seemed shocked too, but ready their battle stance nevertheless. What do you know?" I asked her while letting out a bit of my aura. Now calm down. "You see, Demon Lord Rimuru is a god to me. Ain't no way I'm not gonna know you," she said calmly. After that I asked Shalsha and Falfa retreat and hand her my case, whatever the case is. "I don't like be indebted to others. Take this and consider we never met," I said to her while slamming the case into the table. I glanced at Leslie. She seemed to know the situation and come to my side. Before we left, I glanced back at Elisa and say, "We've never met," I said to her, then leave. After Asuza and the others leaving the office, Elisa stood up and take the case, "But she don't open it. Here is my deal. I hope you will fulfill your promise as well," said Elisa as she looking out of the window. Soon the black mist shrouded the surrounding and the demon with butler outfit step out slowly. "Kufufufu, what a good girl. Now all of Rimuru-sama pictures from now on will be mine. And yes, don't worry, I shall ask Rimuru-sama himself to come here if he will," said the demon. He take out the case and vanished into the thin air, leaving a single picture of Rimuru-sama. "Ah. You are so considerate for a demon," she said while picking up the Rimuru-sama picture. "This is Rimuru-sama picture right after he taking a bath. In other words, shirtless." Splurt, a ton of blood shot out from Elisa's nose as she take a look at Rimuru-sama picture. "Aw. This is so divine." She shout while prostrating in front of the picture. After a while she returned to her room and lock up the door. "Ah. Rimuru-sama. How beautiful." A moaning can be heard at that night. Beginning several days has passed since Asuza meeting with Elisa. Fezzel has successfully joined the resistant army. More than that, since he now is the wielder of the holy sword which has a goddess reside in it, he is treated as special ally by the resistant army. The resistant army believes that the power of goddess is the key to overthrow the demon lords and bring back the humanity glory. "Alright. Now, is time to search for your vessel, right? Freya," said Fezzel as he looking at his sword. Fezzel has literally throw away the honorific to the goddess as he believed that the goddess will let him do whatever he want. "Yay. You say you has someone in mind, right? I don't care who it is as long as it fits my criteria." I know, someone with a certain influence, right? "I got it," said Fezzel, confidently. "Call her right now," said Fezzel as he ordered the soldier. Then not long after a beautiful blonde-haired girl appear. "What do you want?" asked the girl. Now, don't so formal with me, Eura. We're ally, right? Moreover, regarding the thing I told you about. Your answer?" he asked. "To be the vessel of the goddess, right? If I'm able to get my country out of the demon lord grip, I'll do whatever it takes," said Eura with full of spirit. "I see. Good resolve, Eura. Ha ha ha. Then we will make it public for goddess descent ceremony," said Fezzel with wide grin. "If this go well, my name will be known throughout the world as the man who make the goddess itself descend. With that, becoming the emperor is not just a mere dream," thought Fezzel. "I don't think that is a good idea, Fezzel. This girl is the princess of the Farmanas kingdom. If we make it public, the Farmanas kingdom will not stand still. Don't worry, with you and me there's nothing that can't stop us. Moreover, it will boost our army morale if they see you themselves," said Fezzel. "That's right, but suit yourself. Then Eura, be prepared in 3 days, we will make a ceremony at that time," said Fezzel to Eura. "Yes. But can I go visit someone? They have been very good to me. I at least need to say goodbye to them," said Eura. Yeah, go do whatever you want, just make sure to come back in 3 days," said Fezzel unconcernedly. "Yes. Rimuru Pav. I need food. Asuza is supposed to come back tomorrow, but I already miss her cooking. With this never-ending works, it really exhausted me. Seal usually is the one who's supposed to do all this, but she recently has been real quiet. She said that Diablo has something to ask her, then she take a human form and meet up with Diablo, but when she returns she doesn't even speak to me once. It as if she is analyzing something complex. I decided not to disturb her. I get up from my sit, change my attire to be more casual and leave the office. I make myself to be look more masculine since this may be a problem if anyone recognize me. I going straight to my personal favorite ramen shop. After take a order and sitting for a while, my ramen is ready to eat. I reach my hand to get the flavor bottle, but suddenly I feel a chopstick is stopping my hand halfway. That's mine. "There are other bottles over there. Get those," she said to me. Haha. Excuse me. But those bottle is for public use. Miss Hinata. I shout as I found the person who stopped me from getting the bottle. Who are you? Now I take a closer look. Oh, Rimuru. Before she finished her sentence, I put my palm at her mouth, refraining her from talking further. After a while, I noticed that her face is becoming red. I quickly take off my hand. After that, we chat with each other for a while. She sometimes seemed to avoiding my eyes, but I don't care either way. After we finish our meal I invite her to my house. She agree and we are on our way. In the middle of walking, a blonde girl approached me. Nissan, what are you doing here? Said Eura. We're going back home. Want to go together, Eura? I said to her while patting her head. But who is this? Is this your lover, Nissan? Said Eura while looking at Hinata. Hinata blush and immediately deny it. What? No, we are friend. She said while looking at Eura. She is right, Eura, her name is Hinata. Now let's go home. I said to them and continue walking. The two is left behind. Eura take a look at Hinata with piercing gaze. What? Asked Hinata. It is obvious, Hinata Ne-chan. Don't worry, I will support you. Said Eura while smiling with smug face. Then she immediately run to catch up with Rimuru. What? Hey! Shout Hinata while chasing them. After a while they arrived at Rimuru house. Rimuru, who just entered the house, is frozen looking at the living room. As soon as he recovered, he started to shout. "What the hell are you guys doing at my house?" Shout Rimuru. The correct choice, Rimuru Pov. Damn it. What the hell is wrong with this game? Give up, guy. You noob will never beat me. Shut up, I'm trying to eat here. A frickin' demon lord is making my house as if this is their home. I'm speechless. After I shout at them, Hinata and Eura has also entered the house. "Ah. Rimuru, knock the door if you want to come in," said Ruminas as she is eating the tempura. "And why the hell I should knock? This is my house." Rimuru. "I propose you alliance to beat this blondie demon lord," shout Guy as he is frustrated since he keep losing to Leon. "Hey, how cheap, Guy, you cannot beat me alone and now requesting the help from Rimuru." "Well, even if Rimuru join in, I can still beat you too though," said Leon with smug grin on his face. This is the first time he is winning against Guy. Hinata, who see Ruminas, immediately rushed to her side and scold her. Eura, who hearing this, look at me with terrified expression. Quote. "Ni-san, who are you?" she asked while slowly backing down. "Ah. Eura, I'm sorry I lied to you all this time." I immediately transform back to my original appearance and looking at her. "My name is Rimuru Tempest, a handsome demon lord." I declare to her cheerfully with the hope that she will not too nervous in front of me. But contrary to my expectation, she began to crying. Sob. "Why? Why, Ni-san? Why are you lying to me?" she shouted me while punching my chest. "I believe you all this time." "Ni-san, no, Demon Lord Rimuru." She's screaming as if she can't find this acceptable. Eura, even if I'm Demon Lord, I'm still your Ni-san. So it's okay, right? I said to her and tried to patting her head, but she swiftly slapped my hand. Don't touch me, Demon Lord." Sob. She immediately run to the door and left. I chase her and shout, "Eura, if you having any difficulties, come and find me. I'm your Ni-san. Don't forget that." She stopped her feet and looked at me. Then the rain started pouring. She left without uttering a single word. Eura Pav. I keep running. Why? Running. Why does this happen to me? Until I'm arrive at the dark corner of the building. My legs soften and immediately touch the ground. I keep crying. The only person that I truly love and respect turn out to be my most hateable person. What should I do? I don't know anymore. Ni-san is genuinely care for me. But he is the Demon Lord. No matter how hard I think, I can't find an answer. Is this a betrayal? No, it's not. I just hate the Demon Lord base on my own thought. I love Ni-san. I love him very much. But why? Why is he the Demon Lord? I can't accept this. Oh God, if there's someone out there, if they're truly the being who looking out for us, I beg you, please, please, tell me what to do. I continue to plead, at least. Tell me, why are you doing this? Why are you so cruel? God, I'm begging you, bring Ni-san back to me. My voice resound through the empty street, but there is no answer. Is the fate always this cruel? I'm your Ni-san. Don't forget that. His words is still fresh in my mind. But he is the Demon Lord. If I back down now, my country will never has the chance to be freed. I want to be selfish and go back to Ni-san. But I can't. Even though he is the Demon Lord. He is my big brother and I love him. Very much so. But the situation can't easily be reversed. This country will be attacked by the goddess and the resistant army. I at least want Ni-san and Asuza to survive. I can't trouble him anymore. This is the least I could do. I turned back to go to Ni-san house. I stood there for a long time. I resist my urge to go in and meet with Ni-san. But then suddenly pull me under the umbrella. What are you doing? You will catch cold, you know. The voice said. I take a look at it. Ah. Asuza. Perfect timing. Please, give this to Ni-san. Tell him thank you for everything. I said to her and hand out the paper with the reminder of the goddess descent ceremony. I hope you will at least prepare for this. You are being too weird, Eura. Just go in and hand it to him as usual. She said with confused look. Asuza, even though our first meeting is unpleasant, I'm glad I have a friend like her. She is a true brocon. But too shy to admit it. Remembering our time together, I can't help but to let out a small laugh. Hehehe, Asuza. You too, thank you for everything, truly. Thank you, and don't let your brother got taken in by some evil woman, okay? Take care of your brother, I said to her and leave slowly. What's wrong with you? My brother is mine alone, she said cheerfully. I see. And by the way, am I your friend? Even though I have many happy memories with her, I don't know what she really think of me. What are you talking about? You're my best friend, she said with confused look. Ah ha ha, right. I'm glad, Asuza. I replied with a genuine happy smile in my face, thinking that I could maybe not be able to meet them again. Make my eyes teary, I turn face and mutter slowly, please, survive. Then I run off leaving Asuza. Mischievous plan, Asuza Pav. After Eura left, I stand here while looking at the letters in my hand. She told me to pass this up to Donna-sama. It would inappropriate for me to look at it. Well, it doesn't matter, I will ask Donna-sama later. I proceed to enter the house. I found that Donna-sama has brought some his Demon Lord's friends in. I don't really care about them and goes straight to Donna-sama table. Welcome back, Asuza. He said that and hugged me tightly. All the Demon Lords seem doesn't care and just doing their business. By the way, Donna-sama, Eura told me to give this to you, I said and pass him the letter. Donna-sama take it and slowly reading the content. After a while a devilish grin appeared on Donna-sama's face. I got curious and asked him, what's wrong, Donna-sama? He does not reply my question. All right guys. Come here. It seems that there's gonna be something fun going on, Donna-sama said to grasp the Demon Lord's trio attention. Who? What's up, Rimuru? Asked Demon Lord guy, but Donna-sama just said to follow him. After a few minutes we arrived at the dining room in the White House, since Donna-sama said that it will be more fun here than at our house. Listen guys, you know the girl who just ran off from me earlier? She is part of those CO Croach, said Donna-sama. You mean those resistance? Whatever it calls. She is part of that group? Asked Demon Lord Leon looking completely uninterested. Yeah. You are right, Leon-chan, said Donna-sama. So, what's the fun part? Asked Demon Lord Ruminez. Kukuku. Ruminez-chan, what if I tell you that they are going all out this time? Said Donna-sama with smug face. What do you mean? Asked Demon Lord Ruminez. The content in this letter tell me that the resistance army will summon a high-tier goddess from the void named Freya with the intention to attack Tempest. Said Donna-sama cheerfully. So where's the fun? Don't tell me it's just some goddess descent that you make all this ruckus? Said Demon Lord Guy, and Demon Lord Leon and Ruminez nodding their head. These Demon Lords. Are they think that a high-tiered god like some stray cat or something? I thought to myself. Then Perez start explaining to me. Master. It pain me to say this, but that is true. We, the so-called high-tiered gods, is just plaything in front of the Octagram members. Each of the members in Octagram is known vastly across the void as an individual with ridiculous power. Only some ancient gods or god kings can actually give them a challenge. I see. By the way, what is a god king and ancient gods? Isn't the high-tiered gods is supposed to be the highest? I ask Perez. No master, I myself is a high-tiered god, but that's not mean that I'm in the highest rank. There are lower gods, divine gods, true gods, transcendent gods, high-tier gods, primordial gods, elemental gods, ancients gods, god kings, and the most powerful existence in the void, the being that more powerful than all of the gods from each ranks combine, the Supreme One. Damn. So does that mean that each members of Octagram is at least in the rank of ancients god? Yes. But some of them is already in the realm of god kings. Ha. And here I thought I'm strong enough. Rimuru Pav. Ha ha ha, of course not. The god that passed the transcendence realm has a special authority? I asked them. Huh? Do you mean, divine army? Oh, I see, exclaimed Guy with full of excitement. You two really has a screwed loose in your head, right? Said Leon as he realized the fun I mentioned about foo-foo-foo. So does that mean? Before Ruminez finished her word I cut her. Yep, you are right. We are going an all-out war. I declare. Guy and Ruminez immediately has a star in their eyes while Leon just sighing then smiling. For this world. We are too powerful. The only way to let out this boredom is to go to the void and fight other god kings. But the god king's population is only a few and we can't just attack a gods below the ancient ranks for no reason. It will make us look like a bully. So that's cannot be done often. So what's the fun with fighting a mere high-tiered god's army, you say? Ha ha ha. That means we can use this as a reason to declare war to all of the high-tiered gods and below in the void. It will be really fun. Asuza. I will leave this to you. There are 100% chance that the Eura gonna die in ceremony. The gods is usually a very arrogant beings, so they don't want to share a body with mere mortal. Ah, your case is a bit special. It means that this will be my stage to prove myself as a bride of Tempest King, I said with slight grin. That's right. Use those sea oak roach as your stepping stone and… Yeah, I got it, Donna-sama. I will save Eura if I got the chance, if not then. Nothing I can do, she said. Just kidding. I will definitely save Eura no matter the price. Just wait and see. She too embarrassed to say this in front of the demon lords, so she just resolved secretly in her heart, but I heard it all. Don't worry, just call me if you need help, okay? I said to her with serious expression. Fufu. Even though I'm not as strong as you, Donna-sama, but this is my stage. Do not interfere, she said with determination. Ha ha ha. All right. I got it. I laugh with satisfying face. That's my wife. Asuza, then leave. She said she will do a preparation on her own with the La Infernal, so I just let her go. So Rimuru. How do we decimate those low-ranked gods later? My hands is itchy for some fighting, said Guy. Just relax. We will see the outcome of this war first. Well, no matter what the outcome. Those low-ranked gods started it first, right? I said. Yeah. It will be fun. La Infernal Asuza. After I leave the White House, I heading straight to Leslie House. Since she joined us, she seems to give me everything that her own to me, in exchange to let her serve me forever. I have nothing to lose, so I agreed to her conditions. I arrive at her house, or should I say, my house. Whatever it is, I just enter it casually. This house is so big. No, this is not house anymore. This is freaking mansion. After wandering for a while, I rest myself at the sofa in the living room. While resting, Leslie suddenly passed by me, naked. This girl. Even if this is your own house, don't walk around like that. Hey Leslie, why are you naked? I asked her with deadpan eyes. Oh, boss, you're here. I'm just got out from bath, you see, she said while smiling at me. While she facing me, I got a full look of her body, a slightly tan skin with beautiful curve. No, I take that back. What the hell with those six-packs? And why your boobs has a damn perfect shape? I scream in my thought. I may lose my confidence if I keep looking at her boobs. Go put on some clothes. I will call all members to come here. I said to her. Yay, she said while returning to her room. I immediately sent telepathy to all the members to come here, and today there will be a new members joining in, so I will introduce her to my subordinates first. After a few hours, all my subordinates has come, excluding Falfa and Shalsha, who is my daughters. I treated all the members here as my subordinates since this is what they wish for. Alright guys, first and foremost I want to introduce you guys to our new members who will joining La Infernal from today. As I said that, all of them has various expression. Ahahaha. I hope the new guy will be strong, boss, said Lojanova. And I hope there's no more brain-dead like Lojanova, said Falfa with full of disdain. Falfa and Lojanova always has a bad term, I don't even know why. Boss. I'm still your number one subordinate, right? Asked Leslie with stern face. Don't be delusional, Leslie, you're not number one. I am, said Shalsha with smug grin. Boss, if you suddenly wish to increase our manpower. I see, boss. What is the wicked plan that you has in mind? Asked Fran. As I expected, he is sharp as always. Fran sometimes can be dangerously sharp. Well, I consider him as a brain of La Infernal, so this is good thing. That's right, Fran. Now come in. As I said that, the door opened. There stood a girl with a short red hair and two horns protruding from her head, wearing a black suit with white shirt and a red tie inside, with a black gloves on her two hands, giving off a strong mafia vibe. Welcome. Laika. I said to her with sincere smile. I'm back, Asuza-sama. She replied with nostalgic expression. It's been a long time since I saw her. Ever since I came here in Tempest, she always busy training in the labyrinth with other dragons. Laika Oni-san. Shout Falfa and Shalsha as they going to hug Laika. I look away from them and said to my subordinates, she is Laika, our new members. She is a red dragons, you know. After hearing what I said, Laika gently pushed Shalsha and Falfa away. Hi. My name is Laika. Nice to meet you, senpai. She said shyly. Well, who can blame her? She has been shut in at the labyrinth for a long time and only talked to a dragons. Hearing Laika introduction, my subordinates all have unexpected reaction. So precious. Boss, you are too cruel to let this super cute girl join us. This girl is at least 1,000 times cuter than the twerp, said Lojanova as he is covering his nose. So precious. Boss, can I pet her? She is the type of girl we must protect. said Leslie while wiping the blood on her nose. Precious indeed. Boss is too heartless. We are criminal organization, you know. This lovely lady must be treated with care, not join the like of us, said Fran as he clearly intending to impress Laika. Anyo. Senpai, I the one who want to join this group. I hope my senpais will treat me well, she said while slightly lower her head. Ah. Such a good kohai. Don't worry, all senpai here will you from the evil boss. Come here, let me pet you, said Leslie. These guy is saying whatever they wants, I retorted in my heart. After a while, the petting session finally come to an end. We finally get to the main topic. I explained the situation to all of them. So we gonna attacks those resistance army in 3 days, huh? You are insane, boss, said Fran as he sighed, but except from him all my subordinates is all pumped out with excitement. I laid out plans for the attacks. The resistance army military force is not small. They could raise the small country to the ground if there are war. Moreover, with the goddess power, we can't be too certain. So what I'm saying is, we are not just gonna save EURA, we gonna kill every single of those resistant army, not leaving a single one alive. We are gonna completely destroy them. After I said that, for a split second my eyes is full madness. Ha 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 ha. I'll follow you, boss. This is gonna be a hell of bloody battle, huh? Said Lojanova as he licking his lips. That's right. Now, Fran, you are the main key of this plan. Can you do it? I asked him, but with the tone that will not give him other choice. Who do you think I'm, boss? Just leave it to me, he said with full of confidence. Then prepare yourselves, Shalsha, Falfa, Lojanova, Fran, Leslie and Laika. We are going on full offensive this times. Yes, boss. War declaration the night before the attack. At the White House balcony, Asuza can be seen staring into the sky alone. Sigh. Is it okay to slaughter those army? If the past me, she's surely scared to even inflict an injury to others. But now, what actually happened to me? I can even kill without batting an eye. Since when did I turn to this? She questioned herself. Even if she did try to think hard about it, there's no answer. Maybe it's because your desire to protect someone you love. More like possessiveness. You will not let anyone take whatever yours. Maybe I'm wrong, but as far as I know you, that's your true nature, said someone as he hugged Asuza from the behind. Donna-sama. Don't you think that this is wrong? Even if it to keep what's mine. Isn't it going overboard to kill someone? Asuza asked to her beloved husband, the one that she regarded as the most important person to her. Asuza, we live in the world that eat or be eaten. The strong dominates the weak. In this kind of world there's no restriction to do whatever you have to protect the one you love. Killing is just one of the many options, but it is the most effective and efficient way to achieve your goal. There's nothing wrong with that. Rimuru replied to her question while still hugging Asuza. Ha ha ha. I guess you're right, Donna-sama. When you phrase it like that, I'm kinda miss the old world where we came from, said Asuza, referring to the world before she and Rimuru reincarnate. Should I take you there sometimes? Asked Rimuru with gentle tone. Hi. Yeah, you should. Along with our daughters, said Asuza with nostalgic tone. Come on, let's go to sleep, you got a big day tomorrow, Asuza, Rimuru said as he kissed Asuza's lips and take it back shortly. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy too, said Asuza. Then she proceeded to grab Rimuru's head and bring her head too close to him and kissing him passionately. Asuza Pav. After waking up from the bed naked, I swiftly go to take a shower, to cleanse all the sweat from the yesterday night. Donna-sama for some reason is quite aggressive this time, I thought, while wearing my clothes. After I'm done I immediately teleport to Leslie's house. Surprisingly all my subordinates is already here except for Fran, who going out to execute our plan. All right, let's move out everyone, I said to them. Remember, I will not forgive if anyone dare to die. After this battle, I'm gonna treat you guys dinner at famous restaurant. Make sure all of us come back alive, I said. No, more like order. Yes, boss. All of them replied, all of them nodded, and we get moving. Fezzle Pav. Today is finally the day where I complete my deals with the goddess. Beside me there's Eura, who is dressing pretty luxurious dress and with full makeup on. She is really beautiful. I thought, then I immediately snap on my though, that's going to be my body soon. Fezzle, don't you dare to think anything nasty, said the goddess. I know, well, I don't really care. After you successfully descend I'm gonna be a king either way. I can get as many pretty as I want, replied Fezzle with disgusting expression as he licked his lips. Fezzle-sama, all of our armies is waiting outside, said one of the soldier as he reminded Fezzle that don't waste any more time. All right, Eura, let's go. Let everyone witness the goddess descent, ha ha ha, said Fezzle as he forcefully dragging Eura outside. After a while we arrive on the plaza. Below the plaza there's 400,000 soldiers waiting to witness the descent of their soldier. Eura look like she completely has lose his will to live. She know that for this ceremony to be successful she has to die, but if it mean to free her kingdom, she willing to. Fezzle climb out the plaza proudly with Eura following from behind and the goddess on his hand. As soon as he arrived at the top of the plaza he started his speech. Welcome everyone. My fellow resistance armies. My comrades in arms. Today is the day where you all witness the beginning of our army's glory. With the help of the goddess, we, WHO, have been clashing with those wicked demon lords for centuries, finally can end it with our victory. Oh! The crowd roared throughout the surrounding with full spirit. After a moment the soldier began raise the resistance army flag high with proud clearly can be seen. Look at this flag my comrades. This is the flag, no, the symbol of humanity glory. Finally we can be freed from the clutch of demon lord. This is our symbol, the pride of humanity. OWHHH. All the armies is now in full of spirit as they think that their victories is already guaranteed, but not long after all the crowds soon lost their words, looking at the scene in front of them. Boom. A loud explosion can be heard in the sky, everyone in resistance completely shocked at this moment including Fezzle. WHWH, what is this? Who dares? The scene in front of them is the scene where their proud flag or symbol got burning. Suddenly, a voice reverberated across the crowds, a voice of a lady. Flag this. Flag that. It is noisy you know. Geez. Can you guys lower the volume down a bit? It is annoying, said the girl with blonde hair and a witch-like hat. She is staring down at them into the sky, the look she give as if she looked at the dust near the window. The gaze of the strong one. There are 5 more people beside her. All of them is wearing a cloak with the black suit. What's surprising is they all is hovering in the sky. Why you? WHWHO are you? Do you know what you have done? I shout to them. Then the girl with witch-like hat can be seen smirking with the most wicked expression I've ever seen. Of course I do kid, it's a declaration of war which mean the funerals party, of course. It is all of you down there funeral. Saved me. After traveling for about an hour, Asuza and her group finally arrive at the base camp of the resistance army. They just hovering in the sky looking down at pest below them. Asuza make a stepping using her skill, Mana Manifestation, to make a invisible stepping so that they all can stay floating. While they arrive, Fezzle is still going about his speech regarding the flag or symbol. Seeing this Asuza getting slightly annoyed at how mighty his action is. Leslie. Shoot down those flag, said Asuza calmly. Roger, boss, replied Leslie, as she bring out her sniper at getting ready to shoot at any time but Shalsha stop her. Wait a minute. Mama, are you sure about this? Shooting down their flag is equivalent to declare war at 400,000 soldier below us, asked Shalsha with unusual serious face. Are you scared, Shalsha? Declaring a war, that's exactly our purpose. Shoot it down, Leslie, replied Asuza. She has already made up her mind before coming here. This is not Japan, killing is normal in here, I'm not doing anything wrong, she thought while convincing herself. I'm not scared of anything, Mama. Sigh, just do it as you like, replied Shalsha as she too began to gather her courage. Not later after that, Leslie successfully shoot down the flag making it look like it is burning. Then, we directly declare a war. Fezzle seeing this got really enraged. He really doesn't think that somebody dared interrupting his speech. Moreover, they arrogantly declare a war to them. Everyone, go catch those fools who interrupting our glorious moment, he ordered the soldier. All soldier immediately move out to catch those intruder, while the goddess and Fezzle put out a barrier surrounding them including Eura. They can't be too careless. If the intruder really targeting Eura who was the goddess vessel, then it is game over for them. Eura who recognizes Asuza immediately shout, "Go away you damn intruder. Don't mess up this sacred ceremony," she said, knowing Asuza there's maybe a chance that she came here to save her, but by doing that it will put Asuza and her friends in danger. Asuza hearing this immediately frowned. Eura, I will save you. So shut up and be a good girl. Shout Asuza back at Eura while slowly descending to the ground. Why? This is my choice. Now please go away. I don't even owe you anything. Eura shout with the hope that Asuza will go away after knowing that this is her decision. Deep down in her heart, she wants to be saved. She knows that she will die. But if it will free her kingdom from the demon lord, she need to do it.
She can't be selfish at this time.
I said shut up. Asuza shout with an annoyed tone. I said I want to save you, and that is my decision. Who are you to change that? Know your place. Asuza shout while releasing her aura of destruction, making that every soldier that nearing her got explode into pieces. Why you? Before Eura said another words, Asuza cut her off. Now tell me that you want to be saved. This is your Oni-san order, said as she walking slowly step by step. Be back off. Shout a soldier. Don't get near her, or you will get explode. Monster. Eura hearing Asuza words, suddenly questions herself. The Ni-san that she respected all this times is a demon lord. He is very kind and admirable, now thinking back. The farm in his kingdom is in peace, nobody is suffering. So why was she so obsessed to free her country? More like, what was she want freed her country from? If I'm allowed to be selfish, just for this one time, then She stopped her thought and looked at Asuza, her eyes began to tearing down. I want to live. Please, save me. Asuza, her shout vibrated across the battlefield and arrives at Azuza's ear. Then all the Infernal began to grin with twisted expression. Asuza materialized her scythe, while Lojanova slowly splitting her scissor into two. Shalsha and Falfa summoned their weapons and put on their mask. Leslie keep her sniper down and take out a double pistols. Laika slowly put on a black glove and covered her fist with fire. Soon after, Asuza turned off her aura of destruction and swiftly charged at the 400,000 army with her groups. The soldier who saying this has various expression on their face. Are they crazy? Does they think that 6 of them can take out an entire army? Shout one of the soldier. The Infernal is charging at the army with an incredible speed. Now, send all of them to hell. Shout Asuza commanding her subordinates. Eura seeing this can't stop sobbing as she look at her friend charging to entire army, no matter how small it is. She want to her support, so she immediately tried to escape, but unfortunately to her, WHGWAHK. A sword is right now penetrating her chest. She turned her look at Fezel. Fezel just stand there with his disgusting smile. I'm sorry, we can't take any risk, now, please die as my stepping stone. He said. No. No. No, I can't die like this. Asuza is fighting. I don't want. Before she could finish her thought, the sword on her chest began to shine brightly. Be proud, as your body will become a vessel of the mighty goddess. No, Azu, saw, goddess Freya. While the goddess stabbed Eura, Asuza and the others is still fighting at the chaotic battlefield, but suddenly a bright light pillar shone of at the place where the goddess, Fezel and Eura at. The intense brightness make the battle stop for a moment as every soldier turned their head to look at the light source. Seeing this, Asuza couldn't remain calm as Perez already told her about this shine. Eura. Damn it. Mana manifestation. Indra arrow. She used her ultimate skill to form a giant lightning arrow and shoot it off the light. But unfortunately her attack can't pass through the goddess barrier. Asuza become more impatient since she doesn't expecting the barrier can actually block her attack. She rushed through the soldier and killed everyone on her way. Damn it. Get out of the way. She shout with clearly desperate tone. One by one soldiers got slaughtered by her scythe. As the soldiers recover from their shock, they suddenly become crazy. The goddess is coming. Stop those guys from approaching the plaza. Even if you die, you will be blessed by the goddess, don't be afraid. Opposite from the soldiers, the Infernal began to slightly anxious. What's more terrifying than the unbeatable army? The army that doesn't care about their lives. The latter type of army is completely invincible from morals attack, since they are all crazed lunatics. TCH. This is getting troublesome. Bloodwork. Infections. Shout Lojanova as he releasing his skill. The effect of his skill is that of infection. Anybody who got slight cut from his blade will turn into mindless zombie that obey him. Don't complain, and just kill these pests. We need to hurry up and assist boss. All ports deploy. Rain of bullets. Retort Leslie as she used her unique skill, gun space. While she activating her skill, the space behind seems ripple and after a moment all of the type rapid firing rifle appear and began shooting the soldiers. Falfa and Shalsha is teaming up against the soldiers since Shalsha's skill is anti-individual type while Falfa with her ice spirit magic is more suitable for wide range but lack in power. As Asuza running through the soldiers, she has a rather desperate expression as the light pillar began to dim down. These packers. Mana manifestation. Titan stomp.
A giant feet appear in the sky and rapidly descend into ground, causing nearly 10,000 soldiers get crushed in it, but the distance of the plaza and her is too far away. Asuza-sama, take my hand, shout Laika as she fly to Asuza while extending her hand. Asuza immediately grabbed her hand and both of them fly to the plaza with high speed.
I will not letting you go near Freya-sama. Shout a man while jumping and holding a massive axe intending to cut Asuza and Laika into two. TCH, Asuza-sama, please go, I take care of this man. Shout Falfa as she is readying her explosion magic intending to repel Asuza at high speed. Asuza too can fly but her speed is too slow compared to Laika, but with explosion magic she can go faster. Be careful Laika. This guy is seen to be at least commander level, warned Asuza. Got it. Now go. The magic explode and blow Asuza away. While doing that Laika realized that the guy axe has already near her. She clad her hand in fire and catch the axe. Who? You are not bad young lady. Shout the man as he seeing Laika stop his attack with one hand. I have no plan to play around with you. Dragon breathe. Majestic destroyer flames.
The man suddenly feels shiver in his body. His body is shouting for him to block the attack and he immediately retracted the axe from Laika hand and used it as his shield to block the attack. While receiving the attack he is thinking that he is lucky to listen to his instinct.
As the attack came from this pretty young mouth as a sea of flames, all the soldier below him got incinerated to ashes. He looked behind his back and immediately shivering, this is absurd. A moment ago the beautiful green plain turned into abomination black land in one attack. This is just a piece of power from the holy scripture, you human will never understand it, said Laika as she looking at the man who survived her attack menacingly. She then looked at the direction of which Asuza flew over. Asuza is flying at the incredibly high speed at this moment and soon closing her to the barrier in the plaza. Damn it. This damn barrier. Mana manifestation. Titan hammer, a giant golden hammer appear beside her and slam into barrier. The barrier soon shattered to pieces. She looked at the plaza and saw Fezzle laughing like maniac. She don't waste no time and immediately swing her golden scythe intending to sever that guy head. But her swing got stopped by a finger. Asuza looked surprised and immediately recognized the person who blocked her attack. Eura, she unconsciously said and immediately widened her distance. I can't let you him yet, oh. And by the way, it disgusts me to be called by that mortal name. I'm Freya-sama the high-tiered goddess, said the girl. The goddess. What happened to Eura? Asuza asked with cold sweat on her forehead. That mortal? She is quite resilient. Her soul's still not shatter after I take over her body. Well, not yet, said the goddess not even giving a glance to Asuza. You piece of shit. Shout Asuza with a face twisted expressing an intense anger. The goddess finally looked at her and slowly walked to her. The vessel of Perez. I giving you a warning, don't interrupt me any more than this. I don't have time for dealing with a pest like you, she said while walking past her. This packer is calling me a pest? Don't joke with me. Finally she couldn't hold her anger anymore and tried to attack Freya with her scythe, but before the scythe could land, it shattered to pieces. Ah. A mortal is always a mortal it seems. How foolish of me to try reasoning with this primate. Moreover, Perez, you're telling me that I'm bad at choosing a vessel before, right? It seems that your vessel is far more trash, she said while looking at Asuza disgustingly. You packer. I will tear apart your very soul. A voice of Asuza and Perez seemed to overlap, causing a surprise to Freya. How pathetic, you too has been influenced by mortal thought, she said, then grabbed Azuza's face with incredible speed and slammed it to the ground. The ground shatter receiving the impact. Fezzle looking at this became ecstatic as the one who want to kill him got into that state. Ha 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 ha. Suit yourselves. UBITCHH. Ha 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 ha. Shout him maniacally. Asuza, who still conscious, just gritted her teeth receiving the humiliation.